I mean, what do you make of teams that they tank for that top pick? That like we'll use the Jets. Sorry, Jets fans, as an example. That draft those high ranking quarterbacks, can't get anyone else around them, and they buried them. They killed them. Season one, like season
Sam
one,
Darnold,
season two, they burn. They crash and
like
burn.
Sam Darnold,
Hey, yeah,
and they tried to do it again with Trevor Lawrence, thinking it was going to be better. Like,
but that's the whole point of it. I mean, it's like teams like the Knicks, my Knicks, that draft up high, draft 8 power forwards a year, um, and expect them to make big names of themselves, or tank the last few games in hopes of a high lottery pick. And I genuinely actually like the lottery system. It stops those teams from getting exactly what they want. To tank the rest of the year just to get that top spot. It takes away the level of competition, obviously, but it's also like you know work for it. Like you
yeah,
may not have
that's
been the
true.
worst team, but we'll grant you a number one pick if you win this lottery by chance.
Hmm.
There's some depth to that. There's some good points to that. I'm not going to hate on my Knicks anymore after this point. We're 5-7. You know, this is a better start than most Knicks fans expected. But to the point, I mean, we get these high-ranking players, fill the organization with no type of help. They crash and burn, or they get traded away, like Kristaps Porzingis. And you know,
I can't
a
even. I want to blame him for that, but
touchy
I can't even.
subject.
I can't even blame him for that because
I don't blame him.
he
I
went to
mean,
the org and said, "This is what I need you guys to do. You guys technically gave me the keys to this org.
shouldn't
I
every player do
need
that?
no
Why
because not
shouldn't Sam
everyone.
Darnold tell
Not
that to Jets president and owner?
because that's football.
Okay.
Football, you can't say get me this. You're gonna have to give them a 25-man list to make the Jets better. Like I'm not even trying to like cut on the Jets because the Giants are the same way. They were like, if I'm a Giants player and I'm like, they're like Shane, give us your list of what we need. I'm going down the list,
Hmm.
and at the end of the day, they're gonna go, okay, so it's gonna take us about 10 years to get that because we don't have the cap space to get all of that right now.
Yeah.
The Jets might have the cap room, but you're gonna tell what is he gonna say? I need a whole new offensive line. I need a whole new defensive line. I need a whole new defense in general. I need wide receivers because can you name a Jets wide receiver?
Uh,
You have to think.
Jamison Crowder.
You
Yeah, I
have
did
to
have to
think.
think. I'm thinking who was on my fantasy watch list at the end of the season, but
So you have to think about
it's
one
true.
wide receiver on the Jets. That
It's
means they
true.
don't have them. So you have to get that. They have to give all new running backs because Frank Gore is like 80 years old. He's not going to play for more than another year.
He's not
So
coming back to the Jets next year. That's also for sure.
so think about that. So you basically need 21 guys and their backups because if those guys aren't good enough to play now, they're not going to be good enough to back them up.